Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to do a little get ready with me using all the products that I pulled in this week's makeup basket. I know it wasn't actually on Monday this week, but I had my collab with Jen from Jen Loves Reviews. So I wanted to wait till Tuesday to upload that. So typically they will be on Monday, so my makeup baskets will be on Mondays. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to use the Touch and Soul, the No Pore Blem Problem. Oh my gosh. No Pore Blem Primer. That's like a tongue twister. So I tried this primer out this week and I don't know if I love it or not because it's a little bit silicone-y and it's not super hydrating. So I'm going to put some on my hands and I'm going to rub it in anyway. That way you guys can see. And I don't know if it works the best with the actual foundation that I'm trying out this week. I feel like it has a lot of slip to it. My skin feels very slippery after I use this. I thought for sure it would be really good for like dry skin and everything, but I don't know that it is. So we're just going to put it on anyway. There's something on my finger here. So how have you guys been? Have you guys had a good Thanksgiving? We had a great Thanksgiving. My whole family came to my house. We celebrated Thanksgiving here. Everybody was playing with puppies. So the puppies are doing great, by the way. They're getting so big. Oh my gosh, they're getting huge. So the actual foundation I'm going to be using is the Belif. This is the Believe in Truth Moisturizing Balm Cushion Compact Foundation. And I have the shade Natural Beige, and this has an SPF of 50 in it, which is awesome. Need to grab my beauty sponge over here. I had it laying in a little cloth. This is the L'Oreal Beauty Sponge. I don't know if you guys have tried this yet or not. I got this in like a free bag or something like that with like a gift with purchase from Ulta. And honestly, I'm really liking it. I don't know that it's like exactly like the Beauty Blender, but it's really, really good. So going to just dab this in here. It does come with a little sponge that you can use, but I don't like those. So I'm going to use my Beauty Blender instead. I'm going to dab it in, or the Beauty Sponge, not the Beauty Blender. I'm going to dab it in. And this is actually a pretty good match for my skin tone. It's a little light, but it's nothing that is terrible. But this foundation looks really, really good. I like the way this foundation works. It looks nice on my skin. But with this primer, I don't know that that's the best combination. But I'll show you guys anyway, so you can see how it works. But anyway, like I was saying, the puppies are getting really, really big. They're growing like little weeds. They're already starting to crawl. Not really crawl, but they're starting to walk. They were crawling pretty much from the get-go. They did like this little commando crawl. If you guys have kids, you probably know what that means. Like the commando crawls where you kind of do it on your belly and you're just scooching along. So they're actually standing, not really standing, they're like trying to stand up. They look like little babies running all over the place right now. So I'm going to probably show them to you guys on Friday in my Friday favorites for this week. Actually, it'll be my monthly favorites. It'll be my November favorites. I do have quite a few things I want to share with you guys and quite a few that are not so favorites. So I thought I'd share that with you guys on Friday. So we're there, instead of doing a Friday favorites, we'll just do our monthly favorites on Friday. Oh my gosh, this sponge is so soft. It feels really, really good. It's been a while since I sat down to do a get ready with me with you guys, so it feels a little bit weird. I feel a little bit off kilter, like I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to talk about now? So I'm just going to talk about random things. Talk about like life in general. Have you guys started like shopping for the holidays? We started, obviously we started decorating. You can see in the background there. So we started decorating. The tree is up, but it's not decorated. Our tree in the living room. My son was supposed to help us decorate it, and then he left for college before we got a chance to decorate it. So now I'm debating if I want to wait until he comes home before I finish decorating it. I don't want to decorate it without him. It's like a family tradition thing. We always do it together, so I'd hate to decorate it and then he's not here. I don't know. You guys have like little traditions that you do too for your family? Like us, we always do the tree together. We always bake cookies together. Even my sons love to bake. They love baking. I think they like eating them more than they like baking them, to be honest. So, whoa, that looks a little pale. I look pale, but it's actually a good color match. I think I'm just really light right now. My skin tone is very light. I'm so happy my skin is clearing up. That makes me super, super happy. That makes me very happy. So I started ordering things for people for Christmas. I ordered my husband a few things. He's like the hardest one to shop for. Do you guys have like somebody in your family that's super hard to shop for? He's my hard one. He's just, It's not that he doesn't like things, it's just that he's hard to shop for. Okay, now I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyelids. This is my all-time favorite. I love this. I know this is not really a primer, but I love it. It works so well for me. I like the Kat Von D one too, but for some reason this one just works a little bit better. Just a little bit. I need to get back to my decluttering. I'm like all over the place today talking, guys. Hopefully you can kind of keep up with my rambles. I need to finish my declutters in my collection because I have quite a few things I still need to declutter and then add them to my Poshmark. So, have you guys joined Poshmark yet? I love Poshmark. I have purchased so many cool things off of there now. I need to show you guys like a Poshmark haul because I've purchased plenty of things that are like really cool from there. One thing I was super excited about was this Coach like Weekender. I purchased that off there. That was awesome. Now I'm going to start doing my eyes. I'm using the Anastasia, the Prism palette. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to use the brush. I did try the brush out several times, and to be honest with you, the brush is, it's not terrible. I mean, if this is the only brush you have with you and you want to use this brush, it's going to work, but it's not my favorite. So I don't think I'm going to use that one today. I'm going to first set my eyelids. I'm going to use the shade Unity to set my eyelids. It's a little tannish to set your eyelids with, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to go in super lightly, super light hand, just to put a little bit of powder down. A little bit more. So we set them and they're nice and good to go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and start carving out my lids. So as you can tell, this palette has a bunch of different colors in it. These colors for some reason remind me like of like the 70s or something. Maybe it was Raw Beauty Christy that said that, and I was like, you're right, they do kind of remind me of like the 70s for some reason. They do. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into Lure. I don't know if it's Lure, which is like a fishing lure, or if it's Lure. I have no idea. So I'm going to use that for my transition shade. So I'm just going to go in very lightly. I'm using a Morphe M441 brush. This brush, it was not the greatest when I first got it. It like was shedding like crazy. And then after I washed it twice, the shedding stopped. So if you guys get any of the Morphe brushes at Ulta, just know that they will shed a little bit at first. But once you've washed them a couple times, it seems like the shedding kind of goes away. So that's great. This yellow shade, I know it like looks very intimidating, that Sphere. I'm going to show you guys how I work it. I'll use it today to show you what I do with it. It looks so cool. I've used this palette so many times already. I know this palette's getting a little bit of hate. I actually like the palette. I think it's good. It's got good pigmentation. It blends out easily. I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. So I know some people are not loving it, but I think makeup is all in how much you... It's all variant. I mean, like one person can love it, one person can hate it. I don't think it has to be everybody loves it, everybody hates it. It's not like that. So even some people don't like the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, which is crazy that they don't like that, but I mean, it happens, guys. So just because I love something and somebody else doesn't mean that it's my opinion's right, their opinion's wrong, or their opinion's right, my opinion's wrong. Either way, it doesn't mean that. It just means that everybody likes different things. I'm really enjoying it. So I think it's a nice palette. Okay, I think we got that pretty good. Now I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit using my Vera Mona color switch. Clean it off in here. And now I'm just going to blend this up a little bit. Blend it out real good. My hands are so dry, guys. Have your hands already started drying up for the fall, winter months? Oh my gosh, my hands are horrendous. And it doesn't help that I'm using cleaners and stuff. I need to get gloves. I just need to buy gloves. But I was using cleaners and stuff to make sure that the puppy's kennel's clean because I want to make sure that they stay clean so that they smell good. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush right here. This is the Luxie, the 225 blending brush. Make sure it's clean. And I'm going to go in with... I have a hair in my palette. My hair's falling out. I'm going to go in with Parallel. This is a brown shade. I'm going to go in with that. And I'm just going to put this a little bit in the outer V part right here. And then I'm going to bring it up as well into the crease. And I'm going to bring it around a little bit. Not quite a halo eye. Or no, what is it? It's not halo. Yeah, that's halo. Not quite a halo eye, but a little bit. I'm just lightly putting it in the corner. It's more focused on the outer portion. I'm going to go back in with the same color on the other side. I mean, you can see these colors are very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. But they blend out easy. I mean, I think they blend easy. And I'm going in super lightly with the brush. I'm not pushing hard or anything. I just think they're good. I think it's a good palette. I didn't mean to go so far in right there. Let's wipe that off a little bit. Your fingers are always the best tools for your cleanup. That's what I think anyway. Besides Q-tips. Q-tips are my best friend, with, especially when it comes to mascara. Because you guys know I'm so talented with mascara. So did you guys get any of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals? I was able to snag a few, but I was not super excited about everything that I saw, because I know the sales are going to be better like throughout the the holiday season. So I was like, I'm not going to get everything all in one shebang. Besides, it was crazy with everybody here and everything over the holiday. I don't like to focus more on the computer and things like that when I have family in. I try to focus on family while they're here. So I didn't want to be like stuck on the computer shopping. My mom spent the night with us. That was awesome. I love having her here. She is so helpful, especially with the puppies, because I don't know much about how to take care of the puppies and everything. I'm still learning. And she's already been through it because, of course, I got Max from her, and Max was a puppy. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you how to use that bright yellow shade that looks very intimidating, but it's not, guys. I promise you it's not. I'm going to use this ColourPop brush, and this is, I don't think there's a number in here. I think it's just a flat shader brush from ColourPop. I'm going to use that. I'm just going to tap into that yellow shade. It's super, super pigmented, like very pigmented. I'm just going to put that in this center here. It's got a little bit of fallout, as you can see. But what it helps you do, it helps you build a awesome base here. So watch what we can do with this. And I'll show you the difference without it. I'm going to put a little bit more on, just to make sure we get a really nice base here. Okay, so right now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, you look crazy. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Pyramid. This is, actually I need to use a different brush. I need to use this one here. I need to use the Sigma short shader brush. This one's a little bit harder to work with. It's very creamy, the shade is, but it won't pick up on the ColourPop one for some reason. So now I'm going to tap that on top of here. And then I'll show you the difference if you don't put that yellow down first. I'll do the other side without putting that yellow down first to show you the difference in how your eye look can look. And I'm just putting it in the center, right on top of that yellow. Do you see how bright that made it look? Shebang. That's crazy, right? Now I'm going to go over and do the other side without putting the yellow down first. It still makes it really bright and poppy. I'm just tapping it onto my eyelid. But do you see the difference? I like the color of this one better. I like that it's more of an actual true yellow gold, whereas this one's more of like a, I don't know, just a regular gold, I guess you could say. So now I'm going to fix the other side. So what I'm going to do is go back in with my ColourPop brush and layer it up over top of here. So I'm just going to put the yellow on top of here. And then we'll put that gold back on top. We may have to adjust the other side a little bit since I'm layering this up a little bit more than I did the other side. Go back in with the Sigma brush and then put this on. And I think it makes a big difference. I think it really makes it, my eyelids don't exactly match now, but that's alright. We'll just add a little bit more here, see if that helps. See if that helps us. See if we can get them to match a little bit better. Okay, so there that is. Now I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush. This is the Morphe brush again. I'm going to clean that off on my Vira color switch, and I'm just going to blend up to make sure everything's blended nice and neatly, and blend over. And then I'm going to intensify my outer V a little bit more. I just like the way this looks all together. I wore this for a date night the other night, this look right here, and I really loved it. I don't know if he loved it or not. He never really said. He's not too picky about my makeup though, so I don't think it mattered to him. Now I'm going to go in with a more tapered brush. This is a Vasanti brush. I'm going to go in with that. Whoops, I almost dropped the palette. Now I'm going to go back into the Parallel, which is that brown shade. And I'm just going to deepen this up just a little bit more. Just the outer V portion. And blend that in a little bit to that yellow. I'm going in super light-handed. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Outer V. And then blend it in just a little bit. That was like, it came out like I was twisting my tongue or something. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far, guys. It's a little messier all around, but we'll clean it up, no worries. Now I'm going to clean this brush off, the Vasanti one, and I'm going to go in. Actually, I need to grab a highlighter and I need to grab my my setting powder too. So hang tight. Okay, guys, I grabbed my highlighter. I'm going to use the Hourglass. This palette, the Anastasia palette, I don't feel like it has a good brow bone highlight in it, in my opinion. Because you could use Lucid, but there's a lot of sparkles to it, so I don't like the way that looks on my brow bone highlight. So I'm going to use my Hourglass as my brow bone highlight. And I'm going to grab my brush again. Where'd it go? The Vasanti one. And make sure that it's clean before I just start jumping right in, because you know me, I think it's clean and then it's not. So let's clean it off again. Make sure it's good and clean. No color coming off. Nope, it's clean. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Hourglass. I'm going to use this shade right here in the middle. I'm just going to tap into there. And I'm going to give myself a very slight brow bone highlight. Nothing dramatic. I like the Hourglass because it gives you just a little bit of glow, but nothing crazy. Alright, I have gold on my face. Good job, Tess. Alright. Now I'm going to dab that, get rid of that gold on my face. And now I'm going to conceal my under eyes using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aquacealer. This is a good one. My throat is like really raw for some reason. But the doe foot on it's really big. But I like this one better than the actual Tarte Shape Tape. I think this is better for me because it's not super drying. Whereas I feel like the Tarte Shape Tape is a little drying for my under eyes, and this one's not. It's not as full coverage though either, so if you're looking for something full coverage, this is not super full coverage. This will give you a little bit of a coverage, but nothing major. Okay, that's cleaning up already. Looking a little better. And you guys know I had to go grab my favorite setting powder. I'm sure you know what that is by now. That is the It Cosmetics by Pores Pressed. This stuff is amazing for me. And I know you're not supposed to put wet products into a dry powder product, but I do it. It's okay. Oh, it's probably not okay, but I do it. So I just lightly dab my beauty sponge into there and just lightly setting it. I don't want to set it too thick because then it tends to crease on me if I put too much powder under my eyes. Feels like it dries me out too much. Okay, so that portion is done. So now I need to do my brows. And did I not? Yes, here was one. Thought I forgot a brow pencil, but I didn't. So I've got the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade medium brown. This is too dark for me, but we're going to work with it. I'll show you how to lighten it up some if you get a brow pencil that's too dark for you. So I'm going to first of all go in with a super light hand. I'm not going to go in heavy-handed whatsoever. And then we're just going to do our little brow strokes here in the front. Keep on stroking it up. Create your brow hairs. And then go over top a little bit. See, you see how super light-handed I went with it, so then it's not super dark for me, because if I went in heavy-handed, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. They would be way too dark for my face. They wouldn't look right. Okay. There we go. There's that one. And then I'll clean up the end here. I'll show you guys how I clean up because I don't like the cut off part right there. I don't like how it's like super squared. I like it a little bit different. Okay, go under first and then create your brow hairs, your brow strokes. Again, just very small little ticks, little, I don't even know what you call that. Little strokes, there you go. I couldn't think. So what was your favorite thing you ate at Thanksgiving? My favorite thing I ate was the turkey. Oh my gosh, I love turkey. It's so amazing. My husband cooks it in this infrared cooker and it's just amazing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my beauty sponge because I don't like them super squared off. I'm going to just dab there a little bit to kind of give them more of a natural look. Do you see now they're filled in a little bit, but they're more a little bit more natural. I can't even speak today. Okay, so now I'm going to finish up my eye look. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I need to grab my mirror because I can't really see my mirror. Either I'm getting blind or my mirror's too far away. And the last thing you want to do is pinch yourself with an eyelash curler. That hurts really, really bad. So I've done it a couple times. I wouldn't have been doing this step if it weren't for Brittany. Brittany is the one who actually convinced me that I need to start curling my lashes, and she was right. Curling my lashes does make a big difference, so I'm enjoying that. Okay, now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is the L'Oreal one. This is the one that everybody says is comparable to the Too Faced one. I disagree because I don't like the Too Faced one, and I actually like this one, so I don't think they're alike whatsoever, in my opinion, but I mean, everybody seems to think that it is. I think it's because they look alike. I think that's why everybody's thinking so. But I actually like this one on my eyelashes. I'm not putting any liner on today, as you guys can tell. I'm going a little bit more just lashes. Oops, did I get it on my eyelid? You guys know I will. But this one's really, really nice for me. I like the way it looks. If I have a ink liner in here, I might do a little bit of line. No, I don't have one, so we're just going to go with it like this. I'm going to put 2 coats on. This wand seems a little big, but it works. It works for me. All right, I'm going to go back and do the other side, do the second coat. I'm like wiggling it out through and then brushing it out. Wiggle, wiggle, brush, brush. But do you see the difference it makes for my lashes? I think it's really pretty. I think it's a nice mascara. I really am enjoying it. I'm trying to get a little bit closer so you can see as I'm applying it. Even though don't go by my application skills because I don't have any skills for mascara. You guys know that. Going back in for just a little bit more. Right here in the front. There we go. That's pretty good for somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of lashes. I think it looks good. Okay, so the mascara is done, and then I'll wait for that to dry on my eyelids and we'll clean that up. That's my normal procedure. Now I'm going to go back in with the Sigma flat brush and I'm cleaning it off in the Vera Moda Color Switch. And I'm going to do my bottom lash line. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Sphinx because I want this copper shade to be on my bottom lash line. I know it doesn't exactly match my top, and most people would match their top, but I'm a little bit different. I don't like doing what everybody else does. I like doing things my own way. I know most other people, whatever they do on the top, they do on the bottom. I don't know. I don't like it that way. I like it differently. So this is basically just putting a little bit of bronze right here on the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to go in with another color on the outer portion here. So now I'm going to go in with Throne, which is that green shade. I love this shade right here. The shade is gorgeous. Just be careful with it because it does have a little bit of fallout. So make sure you tap off your brush. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of green out here. Because why not? Green looks like fall, right? Alright, go on the other side. Do the same thing. I'm just doing a little bit here. I'm not making it too smoky or anything. And then now I'm going to clean my brush off so there's nothing on it. And then I'm going to smoke it out just a little bit. Nothing dramatic. Smoke it out just a tad. Alright, there we go. There that is smoked out on the bottom lash line. And let me grab a blush. I didn't grab a blush, but thankfully blushes are very close to me. So I'm going to use the Too Faced. This is the Love Flush blush. Actually, I have a new blush. Where'd it go? Here it is. We'll use this instead. I have a Tarte. This is the Dazzled blush. This came when I ordered Birchbox. This was like a gift with purchase and I didn't even realize it. I'm like, heck yeah. So here's a little blush that I'm going to try out. It's got a lot of sparkle into it though. Do you see all the sparkle in there? I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got a lot. So hopefully that doesn't translate to the cheeks too much. So now I'm using the Sigma brush. Ooh, that's very pigmented. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. I want a little ham right there. I'm looking a little doll-like with a rounded cheek. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's very pigmented. You don't need a lot of that. Make sure I tapped off the second time. I always take mine up. I know not everybody does, but I just prefer mine up like that. And I always put it a little bit on my nose because it looks like the sun kissed your nose. Not everybody likes that either, but I just do mine like that. So I've always done it. Okay, that part's done. Now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use the Hourglass palette. This is the ambient lighting palette. I'm pretty sure they still sell this one at Ulta. This was like Lash, not Ulta, Sephora. Whoa, that was really powdery. Holy smokes. I just want a light highlight right here. Nothing dramatic. Highlight. And a little bit down my nose. We're not going to do the bulbous nose. We're just going to take it straight down my nose. I'm going to put a little bit on my lip. Okay, that part's done. Like I said, it's nothing dramatic. That isn't. It's like very kind of like glow from within. Let me grab a Q-tip here. Grab a Q-tip. I'm almost out of frame. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm going to clean up this right here and see if I need to add any more since I'm going to be cleaning that. Nope, we're good. Now that shade in the Anastasia palette will work. That light shade that I was talking to you guys about, it does work as a inner corner highlight. So I'm going to dip my pinky into it. And then I'm just going to press that right there. But it does have sparkle to it. So just note that there's a little bit of shimmer to it. But I don't mind my inner corner being sparkly. I just don't want my brow bone highlight to be sparkly. So there that is. Now let's work on lips. We're getting through this pretty quick today, guys. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just thinking it's quick. Alright, so for lips, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty. This is the little gift, not gift set, but the little set they sell at Sephora right now. So I'm actually going to line my lips today, guys. I'm going to use the liner that comes in this set. I actually like the liner. I like it a lot. I actually lined my, oh man, I just marked all over my mirror with it. That was super intelligent. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too much because I don't have my sharpener with me. Alright, so line my lips. I line the whole lip. Do you guys do your whole lip or do you just do the outer portion? I do the whole shebang. Oh, even with a pencil I'm still messing up. Let me come a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. So you guys can be like, yep, you don't know how to line lips either. I'm not the best at makeup. I just like playing with it, guys. It's dulling down. Get me through. Alright, so there my lips are pretty much completely lined. I do it like that because I feel like it helps to hold on to the lip product for longer. Now I'm going to go in with the liquid matte. And this is in the shade Muse. These smell pretty good. They smell very sweet. Okay. Alright, there, that's on. And instead of using, actually we'll use what it comes with. Over there you can see this whole set in reaction, I was trying to say. So this is Angelic. So this is the little, what is this called? The Huda Beauty Lip Strobe. So what I'm going to do with that, first I'm going to, I don't like when it goes like really far outside of my lips. How about you guys? Just going to put a little bit of this in the center of my lip. I'm going to show you what it can do if you use like something that's very highlighty like this. Right here in the center. And see how much fuller it makes your lips look? I love how full it makes my lips look. It makes them look so full, and I don't have full lips whatsoever, so. And I have no problem using a lip product to make it look a little bit fuller, so works for me. Anyway, that is the complete get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I used everything I'm supposed to. Yep, I think we're good. Let me know if you tried any of these products, and let me know if you are excited about seeing the puppies on Friday, because I will be bringing them on with me for the Friday favorites or monthly favorites. I will bring them down and I will show them to you guys. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. And again, leave me any questions or comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.